Kuzuzumbula, Namaste. Good morning to all respected online viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online Ayurveda and Yoga workshop, Embassy of India, Thimphu, ICCR's Nehru Wangchuk Culture Center. I am yoga teacher KVSSN Murthy here. So my sincere prayers to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties and people of Bhutan and to the whole universe. So coming to the recitation, today also we have that same recitation from the very important mantra chanting Yamakruta Siva Kesava Stuti from Kashi Kandaha. It's a very important mantra chanting given by the death, like a lord of death, Yama, to the human beings. So Mrutyunjayogra Vishamekshana Kama Satrau Sri Kanta Pita Vasanam Bhada Neela Saure Isana Kruti Vasana Trida Saikhanada Tyajya Bhataya Iti Santata Mamananti. So it's attributions to the Lord Vishnu and the Lord Shiva, saying that whatever internal enemies and external enemies should be calm. So whatever diseases and deserts also should be calm while chanting this mantra sadhana. So coming to our like Ayurveda workshop, today we have again very simple and very effective home Ayurveda remedies. So like as per Ayurveda, we have like three classifications called Sattva. Sattva means right foods. Sattva guna like Tamo guna, Rajoguna. So it is a spiritual highlighted foods and spiritual medium foods and the last priority foods. So somewhat these tomatoes and onions may not come in the sattvic foods, but still in Ayurveda for every food they are mentioned, like they have mentioned benefits for the every food, but especially onions and tomatoes. But in this time it is hard, very hard to get these vegetables in these lockdowns, but still if you will get these preparations like especially for the people who are suffering from the bowels issues or any gas issues or any burning issues inside, even ulcer issues and piles and rectum, anal rectum issues. So it is very wise and effective preparation. So first, take full mug of buttermilk, full bowl of buttermilk. So here, so add onion paste, in that. So totally soak that onion paste in that. Plus like a soak tomato paste also in that. And here this is ajwain seeds. Again, take out this ajwain seeds as a powder, again powder form, and mix with powder form in the buttermilk, same buttermilk. So here we have three compositions. One is onion paste, and one is tomato paste, and one is ajwain seed powder. So soak it for at least 4 to 6 hours time in the buttermilk or curd, but take this preparation in the early mornings. This will be work like a medicine in the early mornings, but please remember, don't take like a curd or buttermilks in the evening. So second preparation, also we have the same preparations called onion paste and tomato paste plus ginger paste. So here also you can apply in that same like a full jug of buttermilk and add limited salt and soak it for like 4 to 6 hours time. And this is also early morning preparation, or even before 11 o'clock, before 12 o'clock, you can take this preparation with your regular breakfast. And we have last wonder preparation is the same onion paste and tomato paste plus jeera powder. So here again mix these three ingredients into the buttermilk and add limited salt. Then here again soak for at least 6 hours time early morning. Drink this preparation or eat with your breakfast. But please remember, if you have any severe issues with the blood pressure, but don't add like common salt, but you can add rock salt or any other variation, fruit salts also. Okay, now coming to our yoga practices. So today we have very simple and very effective practices that can be performed by everyone, that can be benefited to everyone. So today's preparations may start with our simple latex belt. So in my knowledge, I know that many people have this latex belt, but we have many difficult and different exercises also with this latex belt. But still we have very simple yoga postures or very simple exercises which is helpful for the yoga postures. Okay, take a long deep inhalation, exhalation. After this exercise, we will do our sun salutations. Keep your one foot on the belt. Then keep your body straight and just elevate your chest. Then here open your right arm to the right side, one, then very slowly come back. This is very simple toning belt also. So basically it will tone your muscles. And 3, then slowly come back. Last count 4, lift and stay. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Very slowly come back. So, take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. Opposite side same thing, adjust your belt. Then same thing, open your left arm, then very slowly come back. Second count, open your left arm, again slowly come back. Third, last count, open your left arm and stay here for a while. 1, 2, 3 and 4, relaxation. Then take a long and a deep and a slow inhalation and exhalation. So fold your belt. So hold your 2 edges of the belt. So lift your arms up. Then here also once completely open the arms, touch your belt, then behind the body, then very slowly come back. It is giving a good exercise on the neck level and above shoulders. Again completely open, then slowly come back. Third, last count, completely open and stay. 1, 2, 3 and 4, relaxations, enough. Then very slowly keep your arms down. Almost like similar exercise again. Hold your 2 pedals with your 2 hands and put your right foot on the belt. Then this time open your both the hands out. Then this time slowly fold your forearms. Then very slowly come back. Second count, fold your forearms and slowly come back. Last count, fold your forearms. Again few seconds stay here. 1, 2 and 3, relaxations, enough. Come back. Again long and slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. So change your leg. So this time put your both the hands inside. So here open your right arm up like in the line of the eyes or nose. Then very slowly come back. Second count, alternate arm, lift and then slowly come back. Again right arm up, lifts and slowly come back. Left arm up, lifts and then slowly come back. Take again long and slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. Alright, the same exercise here. Keep your legs slightly adjust. Now this time open your right arm forward towards your right side. Completely open the arm and slowly keep them straight and down the arm till the thighs. Again second last count, lift your arm up and turn your arm to the behind and few seconds stay. Then very slowly relaxations, enough. Come back. Then opposite side same thing again, adjust your belt. Then open your left arm forward and open your left arm and very slowly come back. Then put your arm down till your thighs. Again second last count, lift your arm, turn your arm and completely put it behind, and from there open your arm, then very slowly release and relaxations, enough. Again take a long deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. So in this belt section we have last exercises. Cross stretching, hold your belt 2 edges with your 2 hands after folding your belt. So one hand must be like it said, like called diagonal stretchings. Hold the belt, then one arm up and one arm down, then completely open the arms and stretch, then very slowly come back. Second count, completely open, then slowly come back. Last count, completely open, then very slowly come back. Relaxation. Opposite side same thing, change your style of the arms, same diagonal opposite side, and completely stretch. 1, then very slowly come back. Second count, completely stretch, then very slowly come back. Last count, completely stretch and stay. 1, 2, 3 and relaxation, enough. Long and deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. So like with these kind of belt exercises also useful for the especially women after their delivery, now means postnatal yoga. So all these practices may come to the postnatal yoga as well as prenatal yoga also. And coming to our sun salutations, and come forward on the mats. Okay, take a long deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. So with the extreme devotion towards the sun god, and open your both the arms to the side stretch, lift your both the arms up, and from there keep them together at your chest. And with the devotion, mantra chanting and bijaksharas also. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham Tatvam Pushan Apavrunu Satya Dharmaya Drustaye. Om Hram Hrim Hrum Hraim Hraum Raha Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu Kagapusna Hiranya Garbha Maricha Aditya Savitra Arka Bhaskaraya Namaha. Then slowly open your both the arms up and wide your both the arms. Then very slowly keep your both the hands down. Take again long and slow inhalation and exhalation. So while doing Hasta Uttanasana, please remember, no need to bend back. But many people are asking that while doing Hasta Uttanasana, is it really required to the fall the body back? But it is not really required, but it's only Hasta Uttanasana. Okay, coming to the Pranamasana. Then here open your both the arms up, lift your both the arms up. This is only Hasta Uttanasana. From here, if you want bend back, so that will goes to Ardha Chandrasana or Ardha Chakrasana, but it is an attachment to the Hasta Uttanasana. Okay, now few seconds bend the body back. Then from there very slowly stretch your arms and completely push the body forward, and Pada Hastasana, standing forward bending. And here right leg must be your back leg, Asva Sanchalanasana, back leg toe straight. And after that back leg straight on the toes, and Santulanasana or Dandasana, few seconds stay here. So here bend your knees, lift your buttocks up and push your chest down and put your forehead or chin on the floor, Asta Anga Namaskarasana. And lift your head up till your thighs, lift the body up, lift your chin and stay for a while here, Bhujangasana or lifted head cobra posture. And back leg straight on the toes and push your body completely back as a mountain triangular posture, Parvatasana. And here right leg must be your forward leg, Asva Sanchalanasana, horse riding posture. And back leg straight on the toes, back leg straight. After that, join your forward back leg to the forward leg, Pada Hastasana. And after that, very slowly lift your both the arms up, Hasta Uttanasana. And then very slowly keep your both the palms together and put them at the chest level and take a deep inhalation and exhalation. And after that, still inhalation, lift the arms up. And very slowly exhalation, wide your both the hands and keep your arms down at your thighs. Take a long breathe in and breathe out. Then coming to our next series, tree posture series, Vriksha Asana Sreni. So we have nearly 8 to 9 postures, somewhat balancing. But please check your convenience, and if you want wall support, you can just reach till the wall and you can put your hand on the wall or on the chair while doing these postures. Okay, take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation and fold your right leg at your left thigh corners. Keep your body straight. Then open your two hands on the two sides and lift your both the arms up. This is, as we know, that Vrikshasana. From here, if you want, put a variation, slightly bend the body towards your above folded leg, Parshva Vrikshasana. Then very slowly come back. Then same thing, opposite side towards your left side, completely bend and stay. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and slowly come back. Towards your right side, turn the body and Tiryaka Vrikshasana and few seconds stay. 1, 2 and 3, very slowly come back. Opposite side, same exercise, completely rotate your body to the opposite side and stay. 1, 2, 3, then very slowly come back. Then very slowly keep your both the hands down and release and relaxation. So rest your legs. So during the posture, if you want take relaxation, immediately withdraw from the practices and take relaxation. Be very convenient and be very comfortable while doing the postures also. And opposite side, same exercise, and fold your left leg at your right thigh edge. Keep your body straight. The same Vrikshasana, wide your two hands and lift your both the arms up. Here, no need to interlock your fingers, but keep your both the palms joined together above to the head. This is also a kind of Pranamasana. And here, take a long, deep inhalation. So here, Parshva Vrikshasana towards your above folded leg side, few seconds, bend and stay. 1, 2 and 3, then slowly come back. Then opposite side, same thing, towards your below leg side, means left side, right side, bend and stay. 1, 2, 3 and 4, then slowly come back. Then towards your left side, above folded leg side, turn the body and stay for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then very slowly come back. Opposite side, same exercise, completely rotate and stay. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then very slowly wide your both the arms and release the strain from the postures and relaxation enough. Again, few seconds, rest your legs, rest your shoulders, and long and slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. So we'll see remaining variations tomorrow. Just we are doing now Vajrasanas, one very good variation, Supta Vajrasan. And I'm requesting my video technician to come on my left side. Okay, now here sit properly on the two legs called Vajrasan or diamond shaped posture. Okay, this is itself a good posture, especially after finishing your breakfast or your meals. So this is only eligible posture to perform. So no other posture should be performed after your food. So this posture also increases your quality of digestion. Okay, take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. So here, open your only one leg forward. So if you have big pillows in your home or booster pillows in your home, you can set them behind the body to reach on them. Or if you want just directly sleep on your single leg, you can directly just sleep. Then few seconds stay here. So this is only one posture or few postures in this yoga which can directly stretch on the above thigh level, that femur bone to like a muscle on the thighs. And few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then very slowly release the posture, Ekapada Supta Vajrasan. Then relax your leg. So once free your toes and ankles. Opposite side, same thing, fold your left leg. Then fold it completely inside. Then again few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then again very slowly come back, relaxation. Like if you want to fold your two legs while in the Shavasana, you can fold your two legs, or you can directly like sit, then again fold your two legs, then after that very slowly sleep on the back. Alright, now lift your both the arms and interlock your both elbows over to the head or under the head also. You can, here we have many hand variations, but you can do at your convenient hand position, or you can put your both the hands on the abs also. But here composition is folding the legs and sleeping on the legs. Your abdomen to head must be go to declined. Again few seconds stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and enough. This is also a good posture to what we call to give some relaxation for the people who have been suffering from lower back issues and the hip issues, as well as this is also good posture for the people who are suffering from the sciatica. But the way how you are doing is a matter here. Then very slowly tilt your body on your right side or left side and very slowly turn your legs out and very slowly stretch your legs and feel that relaxation from the waist to legs. Again come to Shavasana, long and slow and deep inhalation and exhalation with total awareness on the body and on the breath. Alright, then very slowly keep your both the legs together and hands together, Samasthiti. Then towards your left side, open your left arm, fold your two legs, and towards your open hand side, means left side, turn the body, keep your one hand like a right hand in front of the chest. Then very slowly get up and sit down. So this is the way of getting up even after your sleeping. So please remember, don't get up straight. So turn to the right side or left side, put your all the limbs as a supported organs. After that, try to lift the body and sit. So it will give you less strain on the heart muscles. And coming to pranayam session, and long and deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. So try to sit in any comfortable posture, on any comfortable surface. But throughout these practices, postures are pranayam. So we have like awareness, we have three classifications. One is completely concentration at your eyebrow junction, eyebrow center, Agnya Chakra, or concentration on your inhalations and exhalations. And third one is awareness. You can spread your awareness totally on the body. But mantra chanting also, you can add mantra chanting also in every awareness pattern. Okay, long and deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Coming to pranayam session, as we know that pranayam sloka. Om Kesavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha, Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyardham Asana Purvakan Pranayamadin Karishye. Om Sant Sant Santihi. Coming to Kapalabhati mantra chanting, sloka chanting, it is from the Hataya Pradipika. Bastrava loha karasya recha purau sasambhramau Kapalabhatir vikhyata kapadosha visoshini. It is saying that this Kapalabhati is very eligible practices to control your over phlegm and over mucus, which already spread from chest level to head. Second thing, Surya Behadana Pranayam, Kapala Sodhanam, Vata Doshagnam, Krimi Doshahrut, Punah Punaharidam Karyam, Surya Bhedana Uttamam. It is saying that Kapala Sodhanam, the total skull related issues, skull related disorders can be nullified through this simple Surya Bhedana. Also good to maintain a good pattern for the internal wind, Vata Dosha. Also it is good to create good balance, good health in the abdomen, especially it will kill the abdominal worms. Also next one, Bastrika practices of Bastrika sloka practices is Vata Pitta Slashma Haram Sariragni Vivardhanam. So this is not only mentioned for the only one dosha, it's also create good balance in between three doshas, Vata and Pitta and Kapha, internal wind, internal what we call Pitta means biles, and internal mucus. Also Sariragni Vivardhanam. Here Sariragni Vivardhanam means not the temperature, but here good immunity or good balance in between your every system. And Kundalani Bodhakam Kshipram Pavanam Sukadam Hitam Brahmanadi Mukhe Samasta Kapadhyargala Nasanam. This is also mentioned that the people who are doing yoga practices or spiritual practices for the internal dormant energy lifting, Kundalani energy lifting, also this is good practices. So coming to our Kapalabhati sadhan, so very simple and very effective practice, but the way how you are doing, how many reps you are doing, how much time you are spending in the yoga practices or matter here. So with total food discipline and life discipline, if anyone can do yoga, will do yoga, definitely they will feel the extreme results. So coming to the Kapalabhati sadhan, keep your body straight, take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. So here also I am doing Kapalabhati a bit fast, 20 plus 20 strokes. But if you have blood issues, blood related issues like high BP or heart related issues or head related issues, try to do it very slow, or better to avoid, or still better is take good suggestion from your yoga teacher and from your physician. Okay, take a long deep inhalation, exhalation and Kapalabhati sadhan. Then again long, deep, slow inhalation and very slowly long exhalation. And second spell, same exercise, 20 strokes, keep your body straight. Then again long, deep, slow inhalation and slow, deep exhalation. And coming to Surya Bhedana Pranayam, keep your body straight and use your right hand last two fingers and right hand thumb to close and open your nostrils to functioning your breathe in and breathe out. Especially Surya Bhedana Pranayam intention is throughout the practice right nostril inhalation, left nostril exhalation. So that use your pranayama mudra, then keep your last two fingers of the right hand and be on the left nostril, press your left nostril, close it properly and inhalation with the right nostril. Then after that close your right nostril with the thumb of the right hand and completely breathe out from the left nostril. Again inhalation with the right nostril. And completely slowly breathe out from the left nostril. And inhalation with the right nostril. And completely slowly breathe out from the left nostril. Again inhalation with the right nostril. And exhalation from the left side. Last inhalation from the right nose. Then completely slowly breathe out from the left nose. And then keep your both the hands down. So like in every pranayam, there is a word called Kumbhaka, Asta Vida Kumbhaka. There are nearly important 8 pranayamas which can be performed not only with the simple inhalations and exhalations, but we have to block or we have to arrest the breath for a while after inhalation and after exhalation also, what we call as Rachaka and Kumbhaka. So it is actually called Asta Vida Kumbhaka. Every pranayam must be matched with this bandha abhyas, but still for our online yoga practitioners, like it is not really required when you are a beginner. So unless you will go to your yoga teacher or unless you will be asked to do bandha, then only please do bandhas. In remaining time, don't use this bandhas. But be very clear about your practices, what you are doing, what you are hearing. Okay, long deep inhalation and exhalation. Coming to Bhastrika Pranayam. This is simple inhalations, voluntary stroke making inhalations. This is completely opposite side to the Kapalabhati practices. Kapalabhati is a Kriya Abhyas and these pranayams are like only kind of pranayams. Kriyas are different, pranayamas are different. Keep your body straight. Here also 20 plus 20 strokes. Bhastrika Pranayam, keep your body straight. And starting. Then again long, deep, slow inhalation and completely deep breathe out. And second spell, same exercise, keep your body straight. Then coming to our inhalations, fast inhalations. Then again long, deep inhalation and exhalations. Alright, after finishing your yoga exercises and pranayam practices, give some time for your meditation and mantra chantings also. After finishing that practices also, and again give some time for your yoga nidra, relax on your like a mat or on any surface for at least 10 minutes time. As well as in the afternoon before lunch, I'm requesting everyone to take power nap or try to learn how to do a power nap. You can quickly finish the power nap in 10 minutes or even 15 minutes also, but it must be before like before food. As well as in the evening after finishing your household office works and household works, now again create at least 15 minutes time to do these simple exercises, but try to add any kind of back bending exercise also, especially in the evening, one back bending exercise and one inverted postures. That will be good for your blood flow, reverse blood flow from the legs to heart. And my request again, I'm requesting everyone to not be prone to catch allergies or diarrhea or cold and cough because of the food habits, because of your own negligences. So please be aware of that, what you are doing, please be aware of that, what to do, what not to do as per the government instructions, as per your doctor's advice also. Always please carefully follow and listen government's instructions, and please be attached with your in every Facebooks and Twitter pages in government, in every government department, as well as Embassy of India Thimphu, Embassy of India Funsuling also. So thanking you all to giving me this elite opportunity, and please stay away from all bad habits, and thank you for all. Tomorrow at the same time we are meeting.